While we're here in Hebrew school, we're going to have some fun and sing the Hebrew alphabet, a song for everyone. It's going to be quite simple, 'cause all you'll have to do is sing the letters after me. Then I'll sing after you.
Is this where we sing?
I know.
Oh, I think I turned it off somehow. I don't know what I did.
Okay.
I tried to make it a little softer.
Aleph, bet,
because
bet,
it is on the clock.
Aleph, bet, bet, Ginadala, hey.
You got it. Let's see.
Okay.
Maybe I turned it there, right?
Aleph, bet, bet, Gimel, Dalet, hey. Vav, Zayin, Het, Het, Yud, Kaf, Haf, Lamed, Mem, Nun, Samech, Ayin, Pei, Pei, Adik, Kuf, Resh, Shin, Kaf. Let's learn the alphabet, simple as it can be. You'll learn the alphabet if you sing the letters after me. Each letter has a name and a sound that it always makes. Now let's sing the special chorus. We'll have fun, it will not bore us. It's the alphabet. Alphabet. Gimel, Dalet, hey. Vav, Zayin, Het, Yud, Kaf, Haf, Lamed, Mem, Nun, Samech, Ayin, Pei, Pei, Zadik, Kuf, Resh, Shin, Kaf. Let's try it once again. Practice the alphabet. Each time we sing our song, get the easier phrase gets. You sing it first this time. Sing out loud, let me hear your voice. I will hear you getting better as you sing each Hebrew letter. It's the alphabet. You started. Each letter has a name and a sound it always makes. Together they're the alphabet. The alphabet.
Oh,
Okay. So this is page 78 in the Hineni book. That's right, Geraldine's holding it up. So does somebody, this is what we're going to start. We were up to we finished the Amida last time. And now these are the prayers after the Amida, the very end of the Shabbat service.
What page was that again? No, 78, all right.
Does somebody want to read the English up here?
Here.
Okay, Betty.
The Amida ends with a call for peace, as does the Kaddish, the evening Shema, Birchat Hamazon, and the priestly blessing. So central to Jewish thought is peace, that shalom is used as one of God's name. Shalom is also the way we greet people and the way we take our leave of them. The ancient rabbis consciously structured the Amida so that all of the blessings, this one, Bereshit Shalom, prayer for peace, would come last. Shalom bears within the meaning of wholeness, of completeness, of fullness. It is as we say that peace is not a state we can pursue in and of itself, but derives from tending to other goals. When there is no want, no fear, no strife, and when things are whole, with no losses, no pains, no gaps, no hatred, that is when we will know true peace. There are two versions of Bereshit Shalom. The first, Shalom Rav, abundant peace, is recited in the afternoon and evening services. The second, Sim Shalom, grand peace, is recited in the morning service.
So Sim Shalom is the one that we hear on Shabbat. This is the afternoon and evening service, Shalom Rav. So I'm trying to think. Can you see this well enough to read it from here in Hebrew?
What page is it on in the Sim Shalom?
In Sim Shalom, it's not in the Shabbat service. So it's not in this prayer book.
Okay.
Shalom, love.
So let me see. It might be on another page, but it might take me too long to find it.
That's okay. I have the paper. It's fine.
You gave us Sim Shalom in Lev, the Lev one for at page 201, you said.
Oh,
Is it on 201?
Yeah, you sent out, you finally got the Lev numbers and you sent out for today.
Okay.
So it's
Oh, I didn't
201
see
for
it.
Sim Shalom.
Oh,
If you look on page 161, it starts with, in Sim Shalom, that starts with Sim Shalom. In your book, Betty, in Lev Shalom, does it have
Yeah.
Shalom Rav? I don't think it does.
I don't see that.
it starts with
I'm
Elohim,
sure-
Regular Sim Shalom.
Because we're doing the Shabbat service, let's skip
Oh.
Shalom Rav. Let's go to Sim Shalom.
Okay.
So let's look at this page.
Oh, okay.
So many of the words in Shalom Rav, that's the prayer that you say after the Amida at the morning and the afternoon and evening service. So we don't do that on Shabbat morning, okay? So it's
Okay.
Right.
two related prayers. So these are things from Shalom Rav, which we'll just skip now because we're going to go right to Sim Shalom,
So,
which is part of the Shabbat service. It's just corresponding prayers, okay, but they're said at different times. Sim Shalom, you're probably more familiar with. I'm going to play that for you, so I think you'll recognize it when you hear it.
My rabbi was on the committee who made the Siddur Lev Shalom.
Was
So if
it?
you guys have any problems with it, pass it on to me and I'll let her know.
You do that.
I don't know why I can't get this off on the bottom, but.
whoa. Oh, the Jude. Shalom, Beretta.
חן וחסד ורחמים ורחמים עלינו ועל ישראל ועל ישראל אמן.
Okay, so now if we look at this, the
Page
prayer for peace recited in the morning, this is the morning one, seems shalom, grand peace, seems to outline a formula for peace, a conscientious life, kindness, generosity, blessing, and compassion. Okay, so this is on page 161 in your Sim Shalom and 201 in Lev Shalem. So I'm going to read it and then you can read it. So if you just look at the bottom of this page a minute, it says, just as in Shalom Rav, we extend the wish for peace to all others, so here too can we add Ba'olam throughout the world to include everyone in the blessings for peace. Okay, so their corresponding prayers are just said in different services. Okay, Sim Shalom Ba'olam Tova Uvracha Chen Vachesed V'Rachamim Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael Amecha Barchenu Avinu Kulanu Ke'echad Be'or Panecha Ki Be'or Panecha Natata Lanu Adonai Eloheinu Torat Chaim B'ahavat Chesed Utzdaka Uvracha V'rachamim V'chayim V'shalom V'tov Be'enecha Levarech Et Amcha Yisrael B'chol Eit Uv'chol Sha'a Bishlomecha Baruch Ata Adonai Amvarech Et Amo Yisrael Bashalom. Okay.
Sharon, is this being recorded?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Just
so.
want to make sure because there are a couple things I need to go.
I think so. I didn't stop it. Okay. Who would like, is everybody reading from a Siddur?
No,
No, so you
I'm
need,
reading from the Sharon.
as long as you're reading from a book, I can take this off the screen, right?
It's not on the same page. That you mentioned, 201 is not what this looks like. Or maybe it is.
What are you using?
It's in the middle of the page on 201
Oh,
with the,
middle of the page.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Then you could, I
it
guess you
doesn't take,
can.
I know it doesn't take much to get lost because the rabbi says the page, you just immediately go to the top, which most people
Yeah.
do, which I do also. But then
Right.
sometimes they're starting somewhere else. And then if you've lost the first three words, and they're way ahead of you, you're lost for the whole prayer.
Right. Well,
That's
as you get
true.
used to the Hebrew, you'll be able to find it faster. Maddie, do you see the word Sim Shalom now?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Okay.
All right.
But it looks-
Marlene.
Yeah,
Marlene Schwartz, do you have a question?
no, I could try to start
You
it.
can read? Great.
Try to read it.
You
Sim,
are reading it.
Sim Shalom, Ba Olam, Tova, Uvracha, Haim Vahesed, V'Rahamim Aleinu, V'Akol Israel, Amecha, Bar Henu, Avinu, Kulanu, Hu Ehad. Or Penecha, Ki or Panecha, Natata Lanu, Adonai Eloheinu, Torah, Hayim, V'hava, Hesed, Ustaka, Uvaracha, V'rahamim, V'hayim, V'shalom, V'tov, B'einecha, Levarech et Amcha Yisrael B'chol et Uvchol Sha'ach Bishlomecha Baruch Ata Adonai Hamvorech et Mo Yisrael Bashalom.
Beautiful. Okay.
Thank
That
you. I
was so good.
hope it's greedy
You're a
with
good,
Very
You're-
good.
That was wonderful,
That was
Arlene.
great.
great.
You're the star.
Yeah.
All HaKavod.
Well, we
I
know
had
it's gonna be.
I had looked it up. I mean, I looked at, I didn't practice it, but I'm glad I had the page. At least I tried a little ahead of time. I'm glad to have the pages ahead of time too. That
Okay,
was
good.
whoever suggested that was Maddie, I think.
Right.
But yeah.
It was good.
Arlene, I'm going to vote for you for valedictorian.
Let's hold on. You know what? I got to tell you, Betty and all of my colleagues here, my friends, it goes in one ear and out the other. It may good, but if you don't do it on a continual basis, the next
Well,
time you go to it, it looks like you've never seen it before. It's still not here, It's like
No.
you really need to do the Debbie Friedman song all the time and learn those letters. Go
Right.
back. Yeah.
But that's what
Well,
language
it
is.
sounded pretty good to me. It sounded
If
like
you don't use it, you lose it.
Yeah.
However, not necessarily, although I don't know about in reading it, but I'm taking a Yiddish class that it's amazing to me how much I understand. I can't speak, but I understand. And my parents, did mishmash of English, Yiddish, German all together, so you'd be surprised. You could still remember.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cindy.
Well, I'm interested in that, the Yiddish class. Is that at your synagogue? Because I was asked to teach a class in my synagogue. Because ich kann reden Yiddish a bisschen, nicht gesagt, but whatever. And I was wondering how they did it. Yeah. I was going to start with some curse words. The words you should know, like Vergehagen means drop dead, and Dreck, which means poo-poo, and go from there. But I was wondering if they used a text or whatever, but I'm not going to do it.
Maddie.
Of course, Cindy.
You know how to say,
Or I'm a class clown. What can I do? I'm a class clown.
Maddie, do you know how to say, my grandmother, I was telling my grandchildren, my grandmother always used to tell us, you should grow like a turnip with your head in the ground.
No, like an onion. So sie wachsen wie a Sibylla. You should grow like an onion.
They are so they're
Yeah.
so awful. I mean, the worst one I ever heard, oh my God, your tuchus should hurt. I'll say it in English. Tuchus should hurt from sitting shiva. That's horrible. That's horrible. But
Interesting.
in college, I did a paper on Yiddish curses and benedictions. Need I say more? One page, if that much, not even a full page of benedictions, pages of curses. And I just couldn't understand. I said, I thought we're nice people. What's going on with this, you know? And my father said life was so difficult that they would just go to the nth degree of exaggeration, you know, to bring some levity into their lives. So
Yeah, well, also people were named not by their name, but by the description. So they was Betcha the Kliga, which means Rebecca the smart one, and Avram the writer, the one with the red hair. That's how they would know they were called in the staples. It's a fabulous history, culture. It really is. I hope it
Hey,
doesn't get lost.
Cindy.
Yeah,
Cindy,
if
what
you
were you
keep
gonna say,
asking-
Cindy?
I was just gonna ask a question.
Okay.
The second word of the second line of that prayer.
Call.
I know it's call, it's not cool. So it's only when it's the T vowel that it's,
No, that is the T vowel. Call. And are you looking in Sim Shalom?
yes,
So in Sim Shalom, you see that it's a line with a dot under it.
yes.
That is what Sim Shalom does to tell you that it's pronounced an aw instead of ah.
Oh, okay.
It's really the little T, but they separate it to tell you to say it not like an ah, but like the aw sound.
Okay,
Okay, it's just like a pronunciation key that they use.
okay.
So it's
Is that the only time that's used that way? The line with the dot?
no, it's just in Sim Shalom, they do that to help you know when to pronounce it correctly.
No, but only under the cuff.
It's only under the cuff.
Yeah, okay.
So if you see, it's usually the pataf, the little T looking thing. That's when it's pronounced like aw,
Okay,
under a cuff or a cuff.
okay.
Okay.
I bet you most.
Sharon, also, when Debbie Friedman was doing the song, I was noticing that a lot of the letters were TH. I didn't understand. We're doing T. What's this TH business?
I don't know. She just uses the T. They just use that for transliteration.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
It's
there's
T.
there's no real transliteration alphabet. It's very confusing because everybody does it differently. Just
All
like Hanukkah, you can write 3 different ways, right? Yeah.
And I wonder why I get confused. I tell you.
Right? You wonder why. But it's still easier than English. There's not as many exceptions to the rule as in English. And anyway, Maddie, I was going to tell you, if you ever teach a Yiddish class, let us know. We'll all be there.
Thank you.
Maddie, where are you doing yours, Betty? Where's your class?
Oh, there's a Orthodox synagogue here in Chicopee, Massachusetts. No, Longmeadow, sorry, Springfield officially, Springfield, Massachusetts. And it's just it's just a conversation class. But interestingly enough, most recently, she has been showing the Yiddish letters. And had I done it before this class, I wouldn't have known what the heck she's talking about. But now at least I'm understanding what the letters are. So it's wonderful.
The letters are the same, except the vowels are actual letters. There are no dots and little things.
Right, they don't use.
Okay. Yeah, you could read a Yiddish newspaper for practice if you want, if they're still doing the forward and
only online. You can get I get the forward online, but you
Yeah.
can't
right.
get the paper anymore. Yeah.
My parents spoke Yiddish in the house all the time, but they never taught my brothers and I Yiddish at all. It was what they used to talk amongst themselves.
Yeah, but we learned in self-defense because
You were
after a
good.
while-
Wow.
Well, in my family, they spoke Hebrew, so I wouldn't know. So I was able to pick up the Yiddish and German, but not the Hebrew. Well, a little bit Hebrew. I do know some, definitions, but not to read or speak. But yeah.
So if you look on page 161 now, we're going to try and go on here. The middle paragraph is one that you, here, I'm going to show you on here.
61. The middle paragraph. The
That's
Wait a minute. Oh dear, wait a minute. I was trying to share something a minute. Okay. Before we go on, I forgot I wanted to do this page with you. And there was another one. Okay, so read through the words in the prayer dictionary right over here. We're going to read them together. Sim means grant or put. Tova, goodness. Chen, graciousness. I think that's the same in Yiddish, isn't it, Maddie? Chen.
Chain, well, it's sort of, not exactly.
Avinu, our parents. Kulanu ke'echad, all of us as one. Natata, you gave. Torah chayim, Torah of life. Yahavat chesed, and a love of kindness.
What page is that?
This is page 82.
Oh, page 82.
What page would it be in the left?
No, I'm sorry. This is in the workbook, Hineni.
Oh.
The red workbook. The Amida begins with a blessing called avot. Put a check next to the word related to avot. So if you have this, you can find there that. So what's the English meaning of
goodness?
Tova?
Goodness.
God's goodness, good.
Goodness. Goodness. I'm cheating.
Goodness.
That's right.
Goodness, but I'm cheating.
It's okay, you can cheat. The Ahavat Chesed means
Gracious? No.
And a love of kindness.
loving kindness, right? And Chen,
Graciousness.
Graciousness.
right? Sim Shalom asks God to bless us with 6 favors or gifts. Below are the English meanings of the 6 gifts we ask of God. Okay, so there's your English up there. Shalom, everyone should know by now.
Peace.
Peace. Tova. It's the word tov.
Good.
Goodness.
Goodness. Bracha.
Blessing.
Pain.
Graciousness.
Chesed.
Chesed. Charity.
Kindness.
It's
Kindness.
correct.
Yay, Arlene, for saving us.
Rachamim.
And rachamim,
Mercy.
mercy, right?
The last one.
Oh, that's like Rachmanis.
Like
Rachmanis.
Same thing. Okay. Now I'm trying to find page 85, which I thought I had.
What is Haim? Which one? What is that one? Haim?
Pain is graciousness.
Graciousness.
Yeah.
Bei mir bist du schön, bei mir hast du fein, bei mir bist du schöner wie die Welt. I could say Bella, Bella.
I want Maddie to be my roommate when we go to the convention.
And Maddie, I have a recording of that Mike Canner did with her sister. It's great to try and find it.
Geraldine, we'll make it a triple, okay?
Okay.
I think we all
We might as well just get a suite.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, all of us together.
But you have to be neat. Keep your room, keep your space tidy.
No problem. We'll do that.
We'll have a maid service or something. Okay, no problem.
So page 85 in the workbook, Hineni, after the Amida, it's time you say a personal prayer to yourself, and that's called Elohim Nitzur. The immediate, can somebody read this besides me at the top there? Can you see it?
Personal prayer. Where are you? You're on 85?
Page 85, yeah.
Can you make it bigger?
I don't think I can.
You touch the screen and spread your fingers out like this.
Yeah, 'cause I'm making it bigger on my phone, so you probably can do it on your computer.
Yeah.
No, my computer's not a touch screen,
Yeah, mine isn't either.
so it's, I can't.
Oh,
Oh,
Well, somebody who has it in front of them, I think. Debbie, do you
Okay.
have the book?
I'll be glad to.
Okay,
I'll be
Eileen,
glad to.
go ahead, Eileen.
The
Thanks,
Amida is a
Arlene, for saving me.
The Amida is a compilation of communal prayers expressing the values and wishes of the Jewish people. Now, at the end of the Amida, we are invited to add a personal silent prayer, perhaps our own words, or perhaps those from the prayer, Elohe Nitzor.
Sure.
Written 1700 years ago, this personal prayer serves as a model for what we add ourselves. In it, we ask for God's help in following the commandments and in choosing our words carefully.
Okay. So, if it's in page 161 in Sim Shalom in the middle paragraph. And on Lev Shalom, I think it's page 202.
Sharon, so what after Elohim, what is that? Nitzor?
Nitzur. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna turn it off so I can see you better. Okay, I guess I will read it first. Elohe, Nitzur, Lishoni, Meira, Usfatai, Midaber, Mirma, Elim Kale, Nafshi, Tidon, the Nafshi Ke'afar Lakol Tihiyah, Petach Libi, V'Toratecha, U'V'Mitzvotecha, Tirdof Nafshi, V'Chol HaChoshvim Ale Ra'ah Mehera Hafer Atzatam V'Kalkel Machashatam Asay L'Ma'an Shemecha Asay L'Ma'an Yeminecha Asay L'Ma'an Kedushatecha Asay L'Ma'an Toratecha L'Ma'an Yechaltzun Yedidecha Hoshienu Yemincha V'aneni Yehiyu L'Ratzon Imrei Fi V'Hegyon Libi L'Fanecha Adonai Tzori V'Goali Oseh Imrei Fi V'Hegyon Libi L'Fanecha Adonai Tzori V'Goali Oseh Shalom B'Mramav Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu V'Al Kol Yisrael V'Imru Amen. I don't think I ever said that out loud before because it's a silent prayer. I always read it. You always read it to yourself. So it was challenging. Okay, somebody want to try reading? You don't have to read the whole thing. Just read a line or two if you want. Okay, Cindy, go. Cindy, yeah.
I am. I'm just unmuting. I'll read a couple lines.
Okay, great.
Okay. Elohe Nitzor Lishoni Meira Ushfatai Mi. Okay, now there's a dot in there. We ignore that dot.
Yeah, it's just a line. It should be a patah. Yeah, the dot in the dalet, you mean? Yeah, you ignore that.
Okay. Nida bar. No, Nida bar.
There.
Bear. Mirma. Balim Kalwa.
Okay, there's two lameds together, so you have to say the shva. under the first one.
Okay, so the lean ka lila. Lila.
Lie. It's a hard.
Okay.
It's good
Okay,
after the
good there.
becomes I.
Right, okay. Lili. Lili.
Lili, yeah.
Nafshi. Dome. Benafshi. Pe'afar. La Cole. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Petach. Lee V. No, Lee B. Bito Ra Techa. Uv meets. Wait, meets. So that would be a vo.
That's correct. Great.
Meets vo. Techa. Tier dof. Nafshi. Beko. Hachosh. Vim. All. Ra'a. Mihera. Or Mihera.
That's right.
Hafar. Atzatam. Recall. Kel. Malchesh. Shav. Tam. I'll say them on Shemecha. I'll say. Keep going, or someone else want to do it?
Why don't you do a couple, go to the end of the line and then someone.
Okay. The ma'an. Yaminecha. I'll say the ma'an. Kedusha techa. Say the ma'an. Torah techa.
Beautiful. Kol hakavod to you. That was a really hard line, prayer.
Thank you.
Okay. Somebody want to finish it up? No one wanted to.
I'll finish it. No one else wants to.
Go ahead.
Lema'an lechal zone.
That's an U.
Let's lechal zone. Yedi decha. Hoshi ah. Yamin cha. Be'al nay ni. Be'al nay ni. Ye yo. Ye no ye you. Lerots bone. That's not bone.
It's an O there. Leratson.
Lerotzone. Thank you. Ray fee. The head. Yon. Libi. Lefanecha. Adonai. Suri. Rigo Ali. Osa. Shalom. Beam Rama. Hu. Say. Shalom. Allah.
Aleinu, Be'al, Kol, Yisrael, the Imru, Amen.
Amen. Beautiful.
That was wonderful.
It's so nice. Okay, so of course, and then that's a prayer you say to yourself, but then I think most congregations end singing it with Oseh Shalom. So if you look, you can follow along with the word Oseh. Everybody find that?
Mhm.
From the bottom of that paragraph, it's the third line, last word, third line up, the last word in Sim Shalom. So I'm going to play it and see if you can
Yeah,
follow.
the
I'm going
bottom-
to play
the bottom-
the Says Shalom and see if you can follow along with it.
Imro,
Imrama, right?
right, who, say, Shalom, Aleinu,
Oh, where is it?
Be'al,
Got it.
Israel.
I'm sorry, I had to take that call. Are you in the bottom of 161?
We're on, yes, not on the quite bottom yet, but the middle. I don't know, that's not the one I wanted.
So I have a question
Yeah,
on the two lines that we're looking at. When it's in parentheses, we read it or we don't read it?
the one in parentheses.
The last line has,
You have Lev Shalom and it's not in Sim Shalom. I don't have that. What are the words in parentheses?
so it says, in parentheses, Ra'al, Bal, Yoshev, Shebe, Teval, Teval.
I don't know. If it's in parentheses, I would think you're not saying it unless it's just for some reason. I'll have to look on Lev Shalom on the page.
It's Baal Kol Yoshvei Tevel.
Tevel.
Yeah, and it's in parentheses, so I don't know.
Right, yeah.
I don't know. See if you can ask your rabbi and tell me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let
Yeah,
me see. Okay, I'm looking for Oseh Shalom. Here it is. Okay. You can probably sing it better than the recording.
עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. שלום במרומה, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל
Sharon, thank you so much. They sing that all the time in the synagogue after that area of the Amida. And I truly, Betty, I never know where they are. I look for that page, I look for it in the Siddur, and I can't seem to find it. And now, now I see it, I know where it is. And I'm very appreciative because we sing it all the time. They sing it. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm glad you know where it is now. And then, of course, right under that, there's a paragraph at the end of that page. It's an alternative. When you're reading silently, you can either read the Elohei Mitzvah or Yehi Ratzon. So let's maybe one more person try and read. I'll read it.
Can you talk closer to the mic?
Yeah. Is that
Okay.
better?
A little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah, I don't know. All of a sudden
Let
you
me
were loud and now you're not.
make it louder. Let's see if that works.
Use your outdoor voice.
My outdoor voice. Is that better?
Yeah, well, I could hear you. Thank you.
Really? I don't know why. It's not.
Yeah, it's far away from the whole class was perfect until just now.
All right. Who knows? My husband might be, when he uses his AirPods, it picks up from the internal speakers on the computer. So he might be using them now. I told him last week not to use them when I was on this, but he doesn't always listen. So let's, I'm going to read that last paragraph and maybe someone else can try and read it after me. Yehi Ratzon milfanecha Adonai Elohei Shetiftach li sha'arei Torah sha'arei ahava v'ahava sha'arei shalom v'reut sus asis Adonai tagel nafshi Elohei v'zalti v'Yerushalayim v'sasti v'ami oseh shalom v'marmad hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. So it ends with the same way as the other paragraph.
I have a question. Aren't there body movements for part of that at the end of that line there?
When you do the Kaddish, it's the same words, and then it's the body movement.
Okay.
You move forward and backwards to the right and to the left, and then back forward.
Okay. Thanks.
But you usually don't do it here, I don't think. Well, maybe because you're done reciting the prayer. You possibly could. I guess. Okay. Somebody want to try reading it? Who didn't get a chance to talk today? Somebody. Betty, you want?
What page are you on?
We're on page.
What page in the Sim Shalom?
In Sim Shalom, page 161, the last paragraph. No, you don't see it, Yehi Ratzon?
I'm sorry, and Lev Shalom. I'm sorry.
Oh, and Lev Shalom, I think it's on 204.
Oh.
If they have it in Lev Shalom, because it's an alternative, they might not, I'm not sure.
I have it on page 202.
202,
202 and then in the middle. Do you see it?
beginning with Yehi Ratzon.
Yeah.
Got it.
Thank you.
Okay.
See, thank you, Geraldine. You're following along. Great. That's good. All right. So Arlene, now that you have it, do you want to try and read it?
Yehi Ratzon Mel Panecha Adonai Eloheinu.
Elohai. Really? Maybe it's different.
After Adonai?
After Adonai, Elohai. No? Yours has Eloheinu?
Yeah, ours is different.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
All
a
right.
little different.
God's name doesn't make a difference. Okay.
Shep, Tash, Beam, B,
Shatif. Shatif Tach.
Yeah, it's different.
Oh, it's different. Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody else then is.
It's because
Yeah.
alternative prayer, so they probably did a different interpretation of it. Okay, it's okay. We did good. It was a good.
I got you, Arlene. If you want to keep on reading, I got you. I can tell you.
No.
That's good. So I think we'll
Thank you.
get there today. I was going to do Ein Kelohenu, but that'll take us a while. So we'll start with that next week, and I'll send you out Sunday or Monday the rest of what we're going to do. Okay. So
Thank
now
you
we're
so
almost
much.
finished with the Shabbat service, so we can go back to some parts that you want. If you want to email me, if there's something you want to do again, maybe you want to do the Torah service again, or we can do Birkat Hamazon, or if you have any ideas, let me know. So anyway, I forgot. Next week, I have to cancel. My daughter made reservations for us to do something. So, and that was the only day they had open. So we're going to skip the 23rd, and then we'll have the 30th and the 6th will be the last one. So I'll send you out the what we're going to do on the 30th, and I'll send you a reminder of the last two dates.
And also, can you remind whoever does that to do? I haven't gotten any recordings in the last several weeks.
I know they have not been posting them at all.
Oh, okay.
So, I did ask Julia. I did email her, but I didn't hear back. So maybe she's on vacation too.
No, we saw her last night.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she was teaching last night.
Able to top off fluids.
For our class.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, I'm glad she's around.
Okay.
So I'll email her again. All right. So I hope everyone
Thank you,
has a
Sharon.
wonderful week and a Shabbat.
Shabbat Shalom,
you.
everybody.
Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Shabbos.
Bye.
Good Shabbos.
Great.
Bye,
I'm
Gesund.
Yeah.
Shabbat Shalom. Enjoy your time with your daughter next week, Sharon.
Thank
Are you doing something special? Going to an exhibit or?
Called rail biking. I don't know if you ever heard of it.
No, what is it?
It's on Old Railroad. This is in Cape May near me. And they took old railroad tracks and they made bikes that you ride along the tracks.
Oh, how nice.
Oh.
It's very popular. It's hard to get a spot. So she finally got a spot for her family and mine. So it'll be 6 of us. It was hard to get 6 together.
And you're all bike riders?
Let me call them.
Not real bike riders, but I understand that this is very suitable for seniors. So,
Terrific. It'd be wonderful.
yeah, so I'll let you know how it is.
What? Take care.
Okay.
Wear a helmet. Wear a helmet.
Yeah. You
You all always surprise me. I tell you, I'm just loving it. Thank you. Okay, Shabbat
Thank you, Sharon.
Shalom. Thank you for the blessing. Bye-bye.
Shabbat shalom.
Bye.
Shalom.
Bye.